Okay, in this chapter, let's learn the principle in analyzing future trend direction. Beginning with principle 1. We expect an up or downtrend to continue in its current state until the next support or resistance barrier. Okay, now here is a chart for you. Look into this uptrend movement. We expect the price to travel in similar fashions towards the next resistance. Okay, we are only assuming it. That's our expectation. Now similar is the case for downtrend as well. We are expecting the price to move in similar fashion towards the support. Again, it's an expectation. Now comes second principle. When an up or downtrend shows evidence of weakness, we expect a higher likelihood of a complex correction rather than a reversal. Okay, until market shows something for our own acceptance, like strength on a new direction or anything like that. Look into this chart over here. See, the price has started to weaken, but here we are expecting only a complex pullback. We are not expecting a correction, and this is for uptrend. Look into downtrend. It has started to weaken, but it cannot reverse. Okay. Third principle. A sideways trend within the framework is expected to continue in its current state unless displaying evidence of strength towards the range boundary. The example of chart is like this. It is expected to travel upwards till the next framework and it should respect the sideway. Okay, it hit and it came down. Fourth principle. When a sideways trend shows evidence of strength towards the range boundary, we expect a breakout from that. We observe the behavior of price post breakout for clues to future trend. It can be weakness following the breakout, okay, expectation or maybe breakout failure, and weakness on a pullback. Expectation is for breakout pullback and the price to continue, which will make sense when you see this graph, which is here. Look into this chart. Price showed strength towards range and broke out. We have two scenarios. Either it can do a pullback and move up again, or break down with a failure of breakout. Both of these depend on the strength of pullback being done. If the pullback shows weakness, we can expect an up move. Or if not, pullback has a strength, this is due to the supply getting inside the market, pushing it down. Get the point? It all depends upon the supply and demand factor. Now it comes with experience, okay, and moreover this is just an expectation only. Now we have fifth principle. These are along the edges of support and resistance framework. We expect a test of our framework support or resistance to hold unless strength is displayed on approach. We are giving huge respect to our support and resistance, and we expect them to get tested by the price. Once again, after the test, it doesn't mean price would reverse completely. It will or might retest as well again, or it can give a complex pullback. Okay, this shall be looked based upon the candles being printed by the market. Now this is case of uptrend, okay, where it goes up and test, it pulled down and it came down. Now let's see for the downtrend as well. See, it is testing and moving a little up. Now there comes the sixth principle. Now here, if strength is shown on the approach to a support resistance barrier, we expect a breakout and watch the behavior post breakout for future direction. Now weakness following the breakout, expectation is for a breakout failure and reversal, and weakness on a pullback, expectation is for a breakout pullback and continuation factor. Now all this will make sense when you get to see the charts, okay. Here price showed strength and broke out from the resistance. Okay, here we shall expect two scenarios. First is expect a pullback. Second, whether the pullback has strength or weakness. If there is strength, it shall fall down. If not, it will climb up. See, having established our bias for future trend direction as like this, after analyzing all this part, we will be shortly reassessing the bias as market prints new candles. These are all principles are just assumptions or expectation. Now when candle prints, we can get to know what price action would validate your assessment of future trend and what price action would invalidate your assessment of future trend. See, this is with respect to the breakout and candle being formed. Case 1, maybe expect a pullback to commence within the next candle or two. See, however, that pullback must show weakness through either a shallow slope or reduced depth. And the case 2 can be after breakout, strength on pullback would indicate supply coming into market at this higher price.